home during this time, and I'm going to try to start posting a couple of not necessarily full classes, hopefully very soon, but quick workout kind of yoga movement practices that we can do. Today I'm going to go over the Cal Poly Hip Flow. So it was developed at the California Polytechnical Institute, and they tested it on their athletes and they were trying to find the fastest way to warm up for track and field, football, soccer, various other sports. And they tracked the results of using this as a warm-up, and not only did they have better performances over the next few seasons, they had a lot less injuries. So some of it's traditional, some of it's not so much. Just check it out and let me know if you have any questions. So we're going to start standing, hip width distance, and just circle your hips 3 times each direction. We're using that deep belly breathing here through the nose. Then we're going to reach up tall, so reach your arms up, look up, lift your heels as high as you can. So you're working to get balance, looking tall. And exhale, fold down. It's like a forward fold. So we're going to walk into a downward facing dog. So take your hands forward. And these down dog kind of push-ups or press backs. So press back and come forward. That's 1. Press back, forward 2, back, forward 3. Take your left foot to the top of the mat. So we're going to lunge. Make sure that your left knee is over your left heel. Hip distractions. So a lot of times in practice, I say don't ever let your knee go in, but we're intentionally bringing it out so the foot comes up, and then we're bringing the knee in. Not too much pressure. Out, in. 6 times. Out, in. Breathe. Now, thoracic rotations. Take your left arm, try to move your whole body and reach up. 1. Exhale down. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Cossack squat. So we do this in Budokan. We shift weight, the rear heel's down. We shift back. We let our front toes come up. And then we move forward. 1. 2. 3. 4. Keep breathing. 5. Rear heel down, front toes up. 6. Back to that lunge. So we're blocking our right hip, our left knee, our left hip, and we're intentionally lowering our right hip toward the floor. So something like this, just lower down. So we're not letting that left knee go in. 2. Lower the hip. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Down dog. 3 of those down dog kind of push backs. Forward and back. 1. 2. And 3. Right leg forward. So hip distractions. Allow the knee to go out and in. 1. Kind of rolling over my foot. Breathing. Thoracic rotation. Reach up, down, up, down. You want to move as much of your upper back, your spine as you can. Six of those Cossack squats. Shift back, rear heel down, front toes up, and back to your lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back to your lunge. So blocking that right knee. with your right hand. So it doesn't come in as we lower the left knee and hip down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Down dog, 3 of those down dog push-ups, push-backs. 1, 2, 3. So right hand down, left leg up, over and down. Stack your shoulder over your wrist, lower your hips, and press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Changing sides. Left hand stays down, right leg up. Take it back, stack the shoulder over the wrist, press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Down dog, widen your stance in your down dog. So we're going to push back 3 times. 1, forward, 2, forward, 3. We're going to take our left leg, this is a little different, lift it up and take it through. So we come down onto the left leg, left hip. Bend the right knee behind you, kind of L-sit. So square up and lower your chest and chin toward the floor and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to your wide-legged down dog. Lift the right leg up, take the right leg through. So you're down on the right hip. Bend the left knee behind you, square forward. Bend your elbows, lower your chest and chin toward the floor and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Down dog. 3 of those push-ups. Down and up. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to flip over, both hands behind me on the ground. Tabletop stretch. Lift up for 6. Press the hips up. 1. Make sure your hands and your shoulders are comfortable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to your down dog. Walk up into a squat. Try to keep your heels down here. So widen your stance out, elbows inside knees, and sit tall. Breathe. So we're going to again go into the hips a little bit. Starting with the right knee and hip, we're going to pry out and press back. Resist with your hand. 1. Resist with that arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both sides and you shift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. 5, 6. Stand up. Kick it out. Shake your legs out. So this is probably one of the most difficult parts of this. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing with my feet. First, kneeling dorsiflexion. So my toes are tucked under. My heels are up. And try to sit back onto your heels. So this is one of the things I've seen. It's very difficult for a lot of people. A lot of people have tightness here. Go as far as you can and breathe. Holding it for ideally 60 seconds. So we're going to untuck. We're going to do kneeling plantar flexion. So the feet are down, flat, and you sit back towards your flat feet. So it's a counter stretch for the dorsiflexion. And again, 60 seconds if you can. So people feel tightness here, here. Remember, the goal is not to go into like a pain state, but it's to do the best that you can and work your breath to try to like relax into the space. And you might not get 60 seconds, but it's a goal for you to go toward. Breathe. Finish up your 60 seconds. Come back. So that's the California Cal Poly Hip Flow. I've taught it for a couple of years. It's one of my kind of go-tos. Like, I don't have a lot of time to practice. I need to get a little warm up. You can do it before you run. You can do it before anything. If you've got time at home, you want to practice it, go for it. I'm going to also try to post the sequence when I post this video. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know, and thank you for your practice.